All right, now that we know how to pinpoint and find ourselves in airports and other things on a sectional chart, we also need to know things about headings and which way things are facing, especially when it comes to runways and what the runway markers mean to help us to find what our direction is. So we've got a little runway over here and we've got a compass rose. Let's take a look first at our runway. In this particular picture, we're looking at runway 20, and that tells us, in general, our magnetic heading. But it's not just that simple. We're not heading 20 degrees. We're going to always add a 0 to whatever number we see on the runway. So in this case, we are heading 200 or 200. So 200 degrees is the direction we are facing right now. As we look off in the distance and we see that mountain down there, that mountain is at 200 degrees from north, basically. So 200 degrees is what we are facing as we're either landing or taking off on this runway. Likewise, there's 180 degrees in a straight line. So if we were to try to estimate what that number is at the other end of the runway, we would either add or subtract, depending on where we're at with our number system, 180 degrees. In this case, we're going to subtract because the number is above 180, or at least 180 or above. If the number is 180 or above, in other words, if we were on runway 18, 19, 200, and so on, then you would subtract the 180, or in this case 18, to get the number of the corresponding runway going the other direction. So if this is runway 20 and we subtract 18, the reciprocal, or the opposite direction, would be 2. Now, 2 wouldn't be a good runway number, it wouldn't be a good runway direction, so we have to put a 0 down with it. So it would be 20 degrees. Let's take a look at what that looks like on the compass. So here's the compass. 0 is north, 90 is east, 180 is south, 270 is west. Those are your main compass headings. So north, east, south, west. So this runway we're on is 20, which we know is 200. So let's draw a line that runs through the center of the compass from the 200-ish area. This would be roughly 200 degrees. Now you notice if we were landing on this runway, we would be going in the direction of 200. So let me put up an arrow to show you the direction we would be coming from. So now you can see we would be heading southwest, right? Or south-southwest. So we're landing on the opposite end from the actual arrow. That's where we would be landing or taking off from if we were on runway 20. If we were on runway 2, we'd be flipped back around the opposite direction. You see between the 15 degrees and the 30 degrees. So that is where the runway is that we are on. You should think of some different numbered runways and challenge yourself to add and subtract the various numbers. Now, I will include some pictures of runways with their numbers, and you can take a guess, write down what you think the actual heading is and the numbers, and then I have the answers for you in the paperwork so that you can tell if you're getting it right or not. So that would be in your Google Classroom. In this section, we will add the pictures of the different runways for you as resources in that section. So check those out and practice up so you can tell if you've got this down or not. And we'll see you at the next lesson.